Hi, welcome. I'm Priscilla Batzell. This is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery's demonstrations and tutorials. Let's have some fun. I've used my playing cards as placeholders. I've put an X on the areas that I want to swipe from the X end, and I want to do a keyhole swipe, and I'm going to start in the middle. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I have colors that I want to be able to show up on white, so I'm going to use my white metallic. And I'm going to try stuff I haven't tried before, which is to do this all the way the length of it. And it might be crazy. I think I'm going to use a little gold. That was Dazzling White from Art Deco. And this is Art Deco 24 karat gold. And if all I get is mostly white the first time, that might be okay. So to try this out, I'm going to use some of my Rhapsody Rose. I think I'm going to definitely have too much paint the first time out. I might want a scrape dish handy if I could find one. There must be one here somewhere. Well, we'll deal with it when the time comes. This is Pink Carnation. And I better keep it simple, so I'm just going to go for the Orange Crush. I don't usually layer my colors over each other, but this time I want to. I definitely need to, I can use this as a scrape dish. So, I'm going to use my turquoise cell activator. I'm going to let all that paint run toward the edge. Hit that card. Because I can. Now, time for turquoise cell activator. I thought about black. I'm still thinking about black, honestly, but I don't think I opened that enough. But hopefully it's enough. Maybe I shouldn't have started in the middle. And even that up just a little bit. We've got some cells. I think less paint is going to be the answer. So let's go to either end before we switch around to the other side. Let's start with gold this time. And I like the Rhapsody Rose. Trying to figure out how much to put down is interesting. This time I'm going to try it with Snapdragon. And maybe I'll use the white cell activator. I've got, luckily, plenty of cards. I'll use a different one. I'm not going to knock it down this time. Maybe I want a little turquoise as well. Should have opened that though. I have to remember that next time. That was a little better. throw my cards in the bucket or let the paint dry in them because it's kind of pretty. It's making me wonder about the other end. This end wants, I think it wants some, what are we calling it, blue flame. The gold isn't showing up very much in the second stripe, but the first one is sort of asking me whether I want to swipe again. I'm going for a Rhapsody Rose. Just apply it a little differently every time. I've got a Cerulean C, and I think that, well, if I use that, that's pretty close to the turquoise, but the turquoise isn't really showing up. So we could use the white if I wanted to, if I could get it open. There we go, I got it. As you can see, as I go along, I'm trying to use, come out, trying to use less. I've got some pink diamond I think I might want to use. Kind of want something stronger contrast. That Snapdragon is still calling me. Grab a fresh card. No, grab a card that's used. Grab one of these. So, what am I going to do? I've got orange cell activator, but I'm nervous that it won't work out well with the blue. So I'll just be chicken for now. And maybe use some of the dancing fuchsia. I dribbled, but that's par for the course. Kind of like it actually. I got some over my end, so I might as well finish the stroke. Wow, that one came out really well. I'm thinking switch this around like I was talking about. Grab the paint off my silicone mat where I can. I'm about to add gloss medium to my silicone mat and peel it up and make a skin out of it. One of these days, very shortly. Alright, so I've still got cards with paint drying on them. And I can't forget anymore. This was my best, even though I dropped a big blob of paint in there. I'm thinking yellows, or yellow. Oh, pick that up too. Usually, you don't need the white if you're not going to try and make a color bright. You could use black, and I have done many times. And I might try it anyway. But I think the white will help if I use a yellow. No paint chips allowed. I've got tangerine and yellow. How about some Tuscan Sun? Let's make sure that that's not going to be leaking fluid. We don't, yeah, it would have. So since I've got orange right here, I'm contemplating maybe going with the saffron and being very strange, adding something really dark like Perfect Indigo Oh, it's Indigo Violet, actually. I just want something dark. And I hope it's not a bad combination. Why don't I throw a little bit of Whispering Wisteria in there as well? And then if I have one clean card left, I'll use it. Gotta wipe a couple of them off. Is that one dry? That one's dry. I found a dry one. Alright, I'm gonna go for a combination. I'm gonna open it fully this time. That's Cobalt Turquoise, excuse me, by Atelier. And I want that to move to the end. Use the edge of the card to drag some color down over. Actually, I think I could use one of my little silicone brushes. And if you want the link to them, just ask me, because I use them all the time. I recommend them highly. And I'm going to take, wow, that's like the best one yet. I'm going to take some of the color out of my dish. Color match the edge, because I can. That's, I'm wondering what to do down the middle, because it's looking like it needs to be something more organic by far. Maybe I'll do a waggle or something. Anyway, before I run out of time, I ought to stop talking and get to working. I haven't used any black. Maybe that would be fun to use. Although the last one with the Dancing Fuchsia and Cobalt Turquoise seemed to be like the best. Feels a little wasteful with the gold. I'm going to do Pink Diamond. Try and get a different combination going. I'm trying to be different every time, and it's hard because I have favorite colors that I love. I'm going to go back to the Rhapsody Rose. And I really did like how the Indigo Violet looked. And the Whispering Wisteria is too close to what's there, so I'm going to use some of my tangerine. Hope that works. Wiping off my card on my pants. Yeah, I want to use black, but I think I'm going to stick with what worked. This time I'll start with the Dancing Fuchsia. Excuse my sniffing. I think I have a little cold, or the pollen season is here big time in Florida. I'm going to do what I did the last time. And blow it a little bit into place. Alright, so what am I going to do with that? Other than cover some of the missing end pieces. which worked out pretty well, by the way. Except for when I mismatch a color. Oh well, never mind. I want to do something else. I'm not sure what, though. I kind of want to go right down the middle like I mentioned. So it's been a while since I worked on the painting, and I'm going to create a pan of colors with Dazzling White and Deco-Art 24 karat gold. They're both Deco-Art. And then I'm going to use my silicone brush and this other tool that came with something that looked like similar to a dustpan, that I have the information somewhere if I need to. It's a swipe tool. This is Fandango. I wasn't too sure what colors I wanted, so I pulled out a whole bunch. This is Frozen, which I really like with Fandango. And if I have colors left over, I have another painting, so we'll see what happens. This is my custom yellow-orange mix. I have to sort of just guess where things should go. This is Pink Diamond. I want to use a little bit of Rhapsody Rose. Miami Magenta, which I wasn't too sure about, but I like now that I see it. Snapdragon. Maybe I'll do the Orange Crush first, Snapdragon after. I should actually spread a little more white across the top because I didn't intend on making it all go away, and I have. Snapdragon, and then I'll add some more white. There's still a little bit of gold. Now I'll put that down. I might use that first tool, that white tool first. I'm going to fast forward through all of this, I think. Well, I guess that makes me done, at least for this stage, so it is what it is, and I like it better than I liked it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the compliments that keep my morale boosted. Thank you for the donations that help keep me painting. Please give me a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing my videos. I really appreciate you guys being here. If you watch longer or watch some of the commercials or make a comment, those things are all super helpful to me. My creative playlists are on my YouTube channel. And if you go to my YouTube channel banner, you'll find the PayPal icon. Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links on my link tree. My community board will show you tomorrow's videos. If you have questions or you want the paint pouring recipe, ask me questions. It will. The paint pouring recipe is below Show More. When you click Show More, you're going to find my email address. Thank you for everything. Shop my Amazon link, please. You can buy anything you want from there. And my 2 books are there, Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities, volumes 1 and 2. Thank you again for being here. I love you guys dearly. You inspire the heck out of me. Bye for now. Priscilla out.